First thing I see in the morning, Chad. This guy. What's up, Chad? What's up, Gamers Win? How you guys doing? Alright, so this is pretty much the same analysis given on the Discord yesterday. Didn't do a stream yesterday. I was looking at this entire range right here from 1655 to 1673 as a no trade range. Getting right into it here because I'm already seeing some volume on gold today. Just looking at the daily here. Alright, you've started to tap into these higher time frame levels of interest. We tapped into that 1670, 1675 level quite nicely. Yesterday we closed, sorry about that. Yesterday we closed bearish off of some of those levels. I've put this trend line in here. I thought this looked quite clean, and now it seems as though we are breaking this trend line. So if you're looking here at the dollar index, we've had quite a nice pullback and like a double bottom form almost here. It's pretty strong bullish candle closure yesterday off of some of these key areas, and we can see dollar strength starting to kick in here in on gold. So really it would be nice to see some of these sells kick back in here. Sorry, keep getting notifications, it's kind of distracting. All right, but I think I'll keep this same analysis. We've broken through this trend line, but in terms of tradable ranges, clean ranges, we've still got some troublesome areas right here. We've got support right here, which I suppose we've closed below. But you know, you don't really have much range moving down here. We've got about 10 pips to the next potential support. So yeah, this area is going to be tricky. What I would like to see is, I'd like to see price break below 1655 here for sells. Other than that, this is still going to be a no trade range for me. Breaking out of that trend line now is a nice confirmation for sells. You could be looking at sells on the lower time frames here, but I would like to really just wait for price to break back below 1655. So might have to wait for London open here, which is fine. You can see this range right here, 1655 to 1650. Very nice clean traffic, and below 1650 you've also got nice clean range back down to 1640. I sent some info and ideas on the Discord on my Breakouts channel. Basically with regards to what I've been talking about now on the dollar index, dollar strength coming back into the picture, and how things are quite choppy right now. But we can expect to see a gold sell-off in the next few days. It's also the last few days of the month, so we need to be cautious of that. And then next week, Wednesday, is FOMC. So FOMC, with increased interest rates, we should see gold start to sell off once again and dollar strength, because the Fed most likely isn't changing their their plan with the rate hikes. They're still looking to increase rates. We've had a Fed blackout period, so actually there are no Fed speakers or anything. We're not hearing any of the plans from the Fed, but we've seen from some of the data that we've had this week that they should most likely stick to that same plan of increasing interest rates, which should bring dollar strength back. So we've been in a consolidation or pullback phase, and with November's FOMC, we should see dollar strength back into the picture here. Move back up to these highs on dollar index, and then gold you'll see most likely move back down to these lows, 1620s. And then if we can break below the lows here next month, we'll be looking at 1577, and then let's have a look. Higher time frame targets. Yeah, I think 1550 is a pretty nice target as well. But yeah, that's next month's problem. We'll just focus on today. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? GJ. I think we need to do a fresh analysis here on GJ. We had Bank of Japan interest rates, monetary policy this morning. Obviously, they've kept the interest rates negative, so still very dovish, which should bring yen weakness, and hopefully we see this continuation here on GJ moving bullish. Yesterday's candle closed bearish. A little bit of a sticky situation here on GJ. To me, it's still pretty rangy right now. Yeah, at this point on the daily, you could potentially see us come back, retest this key area, forming like a double bottom to then move up. But I'm not too interested in sells. Obviously, if you do break below the support area, we could see price move down. But for now, we're in a range. And while price is trading in this range, I think I might just want to be patient and wait for a breakout here. What's up, Moto? Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with sells below this support here either. Based off the daily candle being bearish. Okay, that's GJ. Nice and easy. We're waiting for price to break out of this range. And then here on gold, same thing. Price is in a range at the moment. This current hourly candle has formed a nice little top wick as it comes down and breaks the low of this previous strong bearish hourly candle. We could definitely see price continue moving down here. I was just saying there's not really a whole lot of range, maybe 10 to 15 pips. If you're using current candle stops there, it's about 20 pips. Setup doesn't really look that bad, eh? Once you break these lows. Also got resistance right here. Quite a key area right there. So yeah, I think it's best to just wait for that initial plan. Sells below 1655. That range is really nice and clean. I don't want to be fighting this support and this previous key area right here at 1659. So let's see, if I had taken the sell, I'd probably go break even right here. It's not a whole lot of range. Golf at 11. You're gonna pull through, Jared. any view for AUD USD, you can send a chart to the Discord group. I'll have a look. Alright, I'm gonna go make coffee quickly. Right now, we just need to be patient. Like I say, price is in a range. Even yesterday, we had very choppy price action, especially here on gold. Things are looking a little bit better today if we can just continue with this volume and break 1655. But let's see, that might only happen just after London Open. So we've got plenty of time here. I'm gonna go make myself some coffee and I'll see you guys now. Hey Wayne, fuck your boss. You're a trader now. Go play your golf, bro. Jared, what are you saying? He sent the charts. I'll go have a look. I mean, just from what I'm seeing there, yeah, sure, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, let me just go and have a look at this chart. Yeah, let's zoom out here a little bit on AUD USD. Alright. You'll see something in common with all USD pairs. Alright, you're gonna see something in common. Let's have a look. Right, this is Euro USD. AUD USD. Here's Gold USD. When you zoom out, you can see all of these charts are bearish. Higher time frame, all of these charts are downtrending. They've also all had some sort of pullback this last week. Alright? Because a pullback and retest of some key areas. Yeah, Euro USD setup looks great for sales based off the daily. Alright, we can see on the dollar index here, dollar strength is coming back into the picture. We formed a support here, like a technical double bottom, and we're coming into November FOMC where we are expecting them to raise rates. We haven't heard anything yet, but they should most likely continue to raise rates at the same pace they are, and that will most likely bring dollar strength. Now you look here on the daily, on AUD USD, you've got this bearish candle closure here of this previous resistance area. So I wouldn't be in a rush to be looking for buys. In fact, I probably would only look for buys if price broke above this key level right here. And even then, you need to understand that price is most probably just pulling back to better price levels for further sales. So everyone having a look at different pairs here from what I look at on stream, I'm just trading gold and the pound to the yen. Anything to the dollar, you need to understand that there's a very strong dollar at the moment. So you don't really want to be betting against the dollar, especially at these highs. Alright, now is a pretty good time to be looking for sells. So as we break this support, I'd be much more interested in sells than waiting for a buy to happen, because we'll most likely see some higher time frame continuations from here. If we do, let's say, come down, form a support right here, you may see price retrace, retesting some previous support levels, and then a continuation down. So don't fight the trend. That's what I'd be looking at for AUD USD. Someone says look at GBP USD. I always say send a chart, but I've got time today. Obviously GBP USD, it's another pair to the dollar. So same story. Higher time frame this week, you've had a pullback here into some key areas where we'll most likely see higher time frame continuations. Daily closed bearish yesterday as well. So now you can just zoom into the lower time frames and start looking for selling opportunities. Look for resistances to be formed. Alright, so you formed resistance there. Depending on your style, you could have been taking sells off of that resistance. Otherwise, we've got support right here, which price is now breaking below. Looks like you got clean traffic right here. So with volume, London volume coming up, you could potentially see price fill this range right here. So you can see, as we've been pulling back this week, you've got this lower time frame bullish trend here. And now, as we move into these higher time frame key areas, we can see this buying pressure sort of depleting. You got some of these wicks here rejecting this level, failing to move up, create a new high, failing to even come up and retest this high. Now we're breaking the lows here. Oh, that's it, Wayne. I understand, but keep at it and you're gonna get there. Who did you guys learn from? Roger Banks. I'm not sure your reason for asking that, Sonda. Obviously, I would say that you're in a pretty good place to be learning right now. But Roger Banks, you know, does exactly what I do. Obviously, a little bit more, or a lot more experience, and making a lot more money. Alright, but I like that he keeps it simple. Very simple, doesn't overcomplicate it, and that's the way I like to keep things as well. Another person to also have a look at is Capital Hungry. They focus on fundamentals quite a lot, which can go over your head, but I think it's something that you need to invest time in if you are looking at this trading thing. Because if you understand what is driving the markets, that's going to help you to actually have a much better idea of what price is doing. If you understand that we have a very strong dollar, you're not going to be looking for buyers on AUD USD. Alright, someone asked about AUD USD right now, and I've been going over what to look at. Alright, if you understand that we have a very strong dollar, you're not going to be looking for buyers, because you know that higher time frame you are bearish here, and we have a very strong dollar across the board, and you'd probably rather be looking for these sells. I always used to disregard fundamentals, but this year, I mean, gold sells have really been amazing. Yeah, I learned from Nico, and Nico learned from Jared, and Jared learned from me. Did I stream yesterday? No, I never. I never streamed yesterday, guys. I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I did send a breakdown. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't see anything really worth the time. If you guys hear noise, I'm sorry. Got guys doing construction here. Jared, I'm on the Discord, if you want to hop on. I'm playing golf instead of gold. Yesterday very choppy and took no trades, even though you take 5 trades a day. Or can I ask why you take 5 trades a day?
Oh yeah, also brother. Let me just chase the birds away quickly, then I'll be with you.
Cool, no worries.
Okay, shit.
Fuck's sakes, these cars hammering away here, and I can't even focus. Hakon, possible just to explain highs and lows in brief with regards to a good entry? Look, I'm not too concerned about good entries. Good entries, you know, when you say that, I'm assuming you're wanting to look for like some type of sniper entry. And you'll see on the stream, I never take any sort of positions like that. Alright, I'm waiting for higher probability trades rather than amazing Instagram trades. So I'm not concerned about really good entries or amazing entries. I'm just concerned about taking good trades, and I'm not too sure what you're asking, but I'd say don't worry about good entries. Just worry about taking good trades.
No, you need to become a sniper. It's the only way.
Do you understand the question, Jared?
Sorry, I didn't even hear the question. Yeah.
Possible just to explain highs and lows in brief with regards to good entry.
Could I give my 2 cents?
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah,
if you're trying to catch
the sniper. Listen
yeah,
carefully.
if you're trying to catch highs and lows, Connor actually gave me this reference. Never try and catch a falling knife. So honestly, you never know when the knife is going to stop falling in order for you to catch it. So rather just wait for it to hit the ground, settle there, and then either break below to take the sells off the support, or just wait for it to come, create a high, create a solid resistance, create a support, and then break the support off the high. And then obviously vice versa if you're trying to get in otherwise, but have the trend as your friend. But that can just be summed up as don't try to catch a falling knife. Don't try to catch the highest point of the high or the lowest point of the low. It's honestly, I've tried it, doesn't work. It may give you the odd amazing trade where you're up like, 100 pips, 200 pips, 300 pips, but you're going to catch one of those for every 10 entries you take. Because if you just keep buying bearish candles, you're eventually just going to get stopped out and stopped out and stopped out, especially if the trend isn't on your side. Whether that be an intraday trend, monthly trend, weekly trend, daily trend, it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, I used to catch too many falling knives when I used to trade Nasdaq. Obviously, I learned my lesson, but you'd get these insane moves, and then you'd start to see candles maybe forming like this, where you got these nice wick rejections, look like you're forming a possible support, and you think, okay, great, like, all right, let me start buying, and then it just starts to drop for another 100, 200 points. So that would be like a high risk to reward. I'm not chasing that. I'm rather looking for higher probability trades, trading with the trend. Don't worry about, like I say, don't do it for the gram. Focus on taking good trades, not these amazing sniper entries. You're not doing it for anyone else but yourself. You can get to that point where you can be taking like sniper entries, and do it consistently, but I think that takes a level of experience where you most probably are not at yet. Obviously, I mean, no offense by that, but I would say focus on rather maybe like 30-minute hourly candle closures. You're taking sells off resistance when, for instance, here we formed a resistance, right? You got a nice bearish candle closure. Maybe you could be taking sells off of, based off of that. Or when we close below support here, in a downtrend we close below support, you can be looking for sells from there. But you don't need to be catching entries on a wick or anything stupid like that.
What is your definition of support and resistance? Is it where price fails to create a higher high than the resistance? If I could sum up what support and resistance is in one quick paragraph, I would honestly say just where price is struggling. So for example, in an uptrend, resistance will be created where price doesn't break highs. So that would obviously be if price comes up to, let's just say, even number 1700, creates wicks, falls back down, and then it goes into a range. And then once it breaks above the high, then you get a resistance breaker. Don't overcomplicate it. Just have a look at basic support and resistance. Yeah, if that helps. Where price is struggling to create new highs, new lows, and yeah, that's basically it. The best example I can give you, Xander, is okay. Now imagine you're in a room, right, and then you're bouncing a ball. When you bounce that ball on the floor, that's obviously your support, and when you hit the ceiling, that's your resistance. Now, if you put a table where you bounce the ball and you bounce the ball and it hits a table, that's a new support. But if you're now bouncing on the table and you throw it so fucking hard that it goes through the table, then the next support level will obviously be the floor. And then if you throw it through the ceiling, that's obviously the resistance being broken in order to go and find a new resistance. That's the only example when I first started trading that I understood what a support and resistance was.
Yeah, support is like a floor, and resistance is like a ceiling. That is a nice analogy.
And then Instagram entries. Vince Cornelius. Instagram entries are when you videotape your trades and you keep repeating your name, man. Where you go, hi guys, I'm Mr. Sniper. Mr. Sniper is trading. Guys, I'm Mr. Sniper. Look at this entry. It was taken by Mr. Sniper.
Yeah.
And then news comes out and the account is blown. That's a sniper
attempt 100.
Yeah. Hi guys, you're trading with FBK. FBK Forex Broker Killer. Forex Broker. There was also another guy on YouTube that always used to do that. Hi guys, you're trading with Mr. Fundamental Piplord. Mr. Fundamental Piplord.
Yo, nah, these Instagram oaks names are ridiculous.
Yo, dude.
Yeah, and they at this point they're like all the same.
Yeah.
I swear, if you had to search Nasdaq Killer on Instagram, like 100 different accounts would come up.
Yeah. And also, I laughed yesterday. Somebody asked Roger Banks in his stream, "Hi Roger, I've got this skill of trading. Can you please help me out with the capital? I'll show you that I'm a good trader." So Roger goes, "You need to change your name," because his name was like Paul's Capital Group. And he's like, "Fuck Paul, you must change your name to Paul Has No Capital Group." I was pissing myself laughing, guys.
But I would like to see you trading Nas. Yeah, I'll do another stream in the evenings. Things have just been a bit hectic. But next week we should see some nice continuations on gold and equities. So next week I'll do a stream in the evenings, having a look at. Actually, I'll be doing an FOMC stream in the evening anyway next week. So I'll definitely have a stream sometime in the evening next week. And then, yeah, if things are lining up nicely, maybe Thursday, a NAS or US30 stream.
I think the other question was, why do you buy or sell breakouts? If I could answer that, Paul, why we buy and sell breakouts is because generally, if you take it probabilities, when a support breaks and it closes below or it breaks through, there's a much higher probability that it's going to go to retest the next level of support than come back into the range. But when you're ranging, there's absolutely no explanation of when it's going to go. It could just tap there. So that's why you'll see, even if it comes below support, Connor will just wait for clean traffic to the left-hand side. There's obviously volume. That's why trades around and in London open. And yeah, when you've got volume on your side, price is breaking support, it's more likely it's going to push through and go to the next level of support. That's why we trade it.
Yeah, in terms of volume, when we're seeing a breakout of, let's say, a breakout of support, with volume, we're anticipating price to then fill that range and move down to the next support. And you can see that happen time and time again. Every day, not every session, obviously some sessions we consolidate, but every day you'll see, in a time of volume, if we have a support, alright, the other day we actually executed on gold sells, I think, in and around this area. But you could see we had the support level, and then pre-London we broke this support and price moved down to the next level of support for that range.
Next question, do you guys trade support and resistance, or do you guys wait for price to break support and resistance?
What does that mean? Yeah,
So
we do trade support and resistance.
I think what he's trying to say is, do you wait for it to retest the support and buy from that level, or do you wait for the support to be tested, broken, and then obviously broken below and pushed through? I think
Both.
that's
I
what he's
mean,
trying to
I
ask.
do breakouts, and let's say if price is looking clean, if we were to form a support off of a previous level, I'll be happy to take buys off of the support. So I'm doing breakouts, taking buys on the break of resistance and buys off of support. That's the fundamental idea behind buys. And behind sells, you're taking sells off of resistance formed and when price breaks below a support. So those are the two scenarios where I'm normally taking trades.
Okay, next question. Can you please check out EU weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour? I see reversals. Hope I'm correct. Safe to say it'll go short now. We'll appreciate it. Honestly, Paul, Vince, sorry. What you can do is you can pop us a chart in the Discord with your analysis, and then we can go have a look at it for you. Because we don't trade EU on stream, so we'd rather you send a chart, show us what you're looking at, and we can give our 2 cents.
Yeah, I've already gone through AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, discussed the higher time frame and fundamentals behind it. You can send a chart, alright, but high time frame we are bearish, and we've moved into key areas looking for sells off of those key areas on all of those pairs.
Okay, can you please show me the difference between clean versus dirty traffic?
Okay, I'll give you an example now. Euro USD. Alright, higher time frame bearish here. You retesting key areas. And your daily closed bearish yesterday, so I would be looking for sells here. Clean traffic versus dirty traffic. GPY, what am I saying? GPY, GBPJPY. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm gonna try to explain this as best I can. Just looking at this area in price right here. So right here, we had this move that was quite nice and clean. Price just moved straight down. And then we broke into this range right here. And we could see price just consolidate. So if you're trying to take trades within this range, you would have a lot of issues because there's a lot of levels of support and resistance formed here. So many that you wouldn't really be able to mark them up. It would just be a mess. So this range right here is just, that would be a no trade range for me. Okay, there's no clean areas of traffic. This right here created a nice clean range for price. Once it broke out of this range, so right here, when we broke out of this range and we had clean traffic to the left, you can see this candle right here mirrored this right here. This move, this I would call clean traffic. And when we had the break of this resistance, okay, we had this nice clean move up. So that's why I'm looking for clean traffic to the left, anticipating price to mirror basically what has happened to the left. So that right there is a clean range. Right here, I mean, these candles are clean. So right here we have a nice clean range. If price were to break back into this range, I would expect us to then move back down to support.
Okay. We don't predict price in trading. We react to price volume. That's why we traded price action. Next question. So now, how do we avoid fake outs? Like yesterday morning, gold. Luckily, I saw it and never traded. So how do you avoid fake outs?
How do you avoid fake outs? I always say just look at the higher time frame trend. If you are trading with the, let's say, like today's candle, for instance, is bearish on gold, I really want to be looking for sells here. If we were to break out of resistance, okay, let's say we've got resistance right here. This is not the nicest example, but let's say we broke out of this resistance. I don't believe that there's going to be enough volume to push price up to targets here. We might break out and break back in, because overall we are looking for sells today. So you're not going to have enough volume for price to drive up here, because that's not the higher time frame trend. Let's look for a better example maybe.
To also add to staying away from fake outs, your best friend is going to be candle closures and trading around a time where there isn't unusual volume in the market, such as, let's say now NFP is coming out on 2:30 on a Friday afternoon, for example. Then a lot of people get in on the news, right? Price pushes up in their favor. They're so happy. They got all these profits. Then 3 seconds later, gold's dumped 200-300 pips. So trade off the candle closure. The best example I could give you is once Connor was trading a news event, and I think he waited an hour for candles to close. Candles closed, created a support, and then it made it move. And then we filled the wick and obviously carried on up. So it's just waiting for a higher time frame in the sense of an hour, 30 minutes to close above your resistance break of that high. Then it's going to give you a lot better probability than if you're just blindly buying resistance that's broken and a candle hasn't closed above that price.
Here's a nice example of a fake out. Alright, so you can see here, price is uptrending. This was GJ, so we know fundamentally GJ is bullish. We were moving up here quite nicely, formed support right here. Okay, we had a support level right there, and then price broke below that support. So now you might be wanting to look for sells below this support, but if you just zoomed out here and could see, okay, we are uptrending. Do I really want to be taking sells so early below this support? And you rather waited, because like I say, if you're trading the trend, you can avoid these fake outs. And very simply, we saw price break back above that resistance, and then we eventually continued up. So if you could just zoom out here, see, okay, price is trending up. Maybe it's better I stick to the buys. And then you see price break below the support. You just sit on your hands and say, okay, let me wait and see what price does here. And then you could see price broke back into the range. And then you can actually take advantage of this fake out and be executing buys off of that, instead of being stuck in sells below that support because you were trading against the trend here.
Also, another tip I can give you with that is, Con, if you could go to the gold chart.
Yeah.
Okay. And now let's have a look for a fake out. So what we saw yesterday, if you go to like 2 o'clock to about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, that's messy.
Yeah. So now if you have a look, we obviously had a support to the left at 1659, right? Well, we had a resistance that turned into a support.
1659.
So if you
There
put
we
a
go.
level in there,
Yeah.
pretty much that level. So what you could have waited for is, if we now broke below, right? We closed at that support, we came up, created resistance, and then we broke again below 1659. Then that would have been a lot higher of a chance for us to close at that support, retest it as a resistance, and then once it breaks the support that was created, that's a lot higher probability trade, in my opinion, than just blindly selling that support. What I'll do is when I see an opportunity in the live market of support turned into resistance, probably today, then I'll drop a chart into the Discord to explain a little bit better. But let's say, for example, this morning we break below 1656, right? Or even 1654, right? We come up, retest that as a resistance, and then we break below the new support that was formed. That's going to give a lot better chance for sells than just blindly selling the support at 1657 right now. I would rather wait for it to break, close below, retest as a resistance, and then once it breaks a new support level, we carry on down to daily targets around 1650 or 1640.
I think this is basically what Jared is saying here. So you have support at 1656. If we can see price break below there, and then that support, once we see that turn to resistance, that's going to be a really high probability sell right there. We can see something similar right here where price broke above this level at 1656, formed support, that resistance became support, and we had a nice move up.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. Okay, next question.
Yeah, chat is moving to you.
Yes, yeah.
And yeah, you got Chad talking about gold, power, soul, order block.
Yeah. You only take a trade when there's a breakout? No. We do also obviously buy support and sell resistance if there's enough confirmation. Do you guys have a specific time frame for entries?
I like a 30-minute, hourly. Sometimes I do trade the lower time frames, but I'm still testing out lower time frame entries, so I don't do it too much on stream. I've taken a 5-minute entry here and there, got clapped once or twice, so sometimes I just don't see the lower time frame setting up nasty in London. In New York, I think it's a bit better, but London, I like to take advantage of the 30 and the hourly. I think things just move a little bit more smoothly on those time frames.
But even if we do go, let's just say, to the 5-minute chart, it is still based around the 30. So for example, when the 30-minute closes, then we may go to like the 5 minutes and just see where price is at. Still have the higher time frame resistance, for example, and then if obviously that 5-minute breaks above the 30 high, then we know, okay, maybe we should start, managing risk here. But generally, 50 minutes, 30 minutes, even the hour sometimes. It just depends on what price is currently doing. But the higher the time frame, the better the chance is for confirmations. There's less noise on higher time frames.
Yeah, exactly like Jared said. I'll only be using those smaller time frames of 5 minute or 1 minute if I already have that confirmation on a 30-minute or hourly.
Thank you for the explanation, Connor. Makes sense. First, have a bias like a trend, etc. The thing is, I've seen you guys take impulse entry when there's huge momentum.
That's normally when the higher time frame is lining up very nicely. If I've already got a confirmation on a 4-hour, for instance, let's say your 4 hours closed below support, your new hours forming a top wick, I'm looking for sells and we pre-London, I'm happy to put sell stops on the break of that previous bearish 4-hour candle, and that's normally what you'll see here on gold when I'm taking those impulse entries. Took one the other day, man. I don't know where it was.
Shame. Chad has got some hurt feelings here. Let's just also respond to his stuff. That would be great. Please share it in the Discord later. We will do. Meanwhile, taking a 15-second trade. Got kicked in the butt. This is not fair, Connor. No reply from me.
Yeah,
Chad,
I was.
It's a hard life here.
I don't know. I thought you were just joking, Chad.
Thank you, Connor and Jared, for the explanations. It's all good. Thank you for trying to explain it very simply, Jared. Mind all the questions. Yeah. So I used to teach trading as well, and I just remember the shoes I try to put myself in every time I try to explain it is I remember opening up the chart for the first time, and I remember like, what the fuck is this? So
What
I
the
just
fuck
try to
is that?
explain. I just try to explain in the sense of like, yes, I don't know obviously where you guys are at in your trading, but I try to explain it so first anybody can understand it. So I'm not going to go into these in-depth flipping extraterrestrial explanations to try to make myself sound smarter. I'd rather, if you can't explain it to a baby, can you explain it? Type thing. And then I think Miku's on Discord. Yeah.
What's up, meneer?
Hey Dad,
How was your fishing yesterday?
it's Joel, but I wanted to fuck Carl up when I saw that 100 lot in the group. Then he explained it's a 1 lot. So
What?
the broke is at, it's like he shared a screenshot on a Euro USD bar with 100 lot, but he says it's a 1 lot on that broker. I was about to lose my shit because
100 lots is a 1 lot. Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't understand it.
So let's say you want to use a 10 lot, you got to use 1,000 lots.
That's how no, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense, but believe for now.
I'm very serious right now. Gold buy or sell? I think buy and sell. Just get ahead of the curve. Make sure that you can't get slipped. So just get in on everything.
Nico, Wayne asked, did you catch anything or just a cold?
We caught nothing, but we went to a river that's been like dead for a long time because it's been like, that seaweed shit that grows on a river that's not open to like anything.
Yeah, what's it called? It's actually it's a weed, man.
It's like weed and like those like, I don't know, but yeah, like those lily pad things, bro. But like, yeah, so now the river's clean, bro. Like it's clean. So like we went to go try it out, but like, to be honest, we didn't have like proper like lures and shit. We just wanted to go try it out. Yeah, I think next time we go, we'll probably buy a bunch of shit and then like enjoy. But it's bass fishing, bro. I enjoy bass fishing over any other fishing. But normally when we go to like private dams, bro, like on farms and shit, and then we go. It's called hyacinth, bro. I don't fucking know that.
Yes, that's it. Hyacinth. What?
Oh,
That's exactly it.
that's the seaweed shit on the top now.
Oh, yes, Carl. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hyacinth.
Yeah. So like we just went there, but we're gonna go to like, I'm gonna ask my mates to take us to like his farm dams, and there's a fuck ton of bass in there. So
I don't know. I don't think it's that there weren't any fish. I think you just shit at fishing.
They were all already full. You fed them all. They didn't want your whatever you're offering them.
the boaty monkeys, firstly, is bass fishing, not feeding them shit. Okay, you're throwing a lure in the water and you're reeling it back in. You're not feeding them. There's nothing getting fed.
Luca, you must just take photos of how well fed your fish are, and then the fish will be like, "What? Do you see the treatment we get at this guy's house? Surely we have to go
That's
with."
when I'm sitting in the middle of the river feeding fish. Okay? I don't know. Wait, you didn't see, bro. There's a koi. There's a fucking massive koi in that river, bro.
Yeah? Really?
No, yeah, bro. Carl got a video of it, and then while me and Carl were standing fishing, bro, this thing swims right on the edge, like past us, like he doesn't give a fuck about us. So
Jeez.
we're gonna. Carl said he's got the throwing net, bro. We're gonna catch the thing with the throwing net when it comes close. Just for the earth, we'll probably throw it back in the water. But like, I don't know if thing has got a dam or pond or something, but. Bro, actually fucking wait. On koi fish like $4,000 for a fish?
Nah, surely not.
The bigger they are, the more expensive they are, bro. I'm sure about this.
If they are, you're gonna see me with my rubber ducky armbands on
Fuck
trying to
you.
catch
Carl,
this
get
fish.
a net, we're going down it now.
Shaker, I'm assuming you're joking. I know you better than this. But we never closed below that level. I was looking at 1655. So no trades here. This is still a no trade range for me. GJ also pretty much still in this no trade range. So no buys or sells, we're just waiting here.
Oh, what the fuck, Wayne? Did you like study fucking river water or something? Huh? Jesus.
It's due to extremely high nitrates in the water, mostly human
Jesus,
activity.
like.
Hyacinths prevents sunlight going into the water and
Fuck.
photosynthesis taking place, which reduces oxygen in the water. I think all I have to respond to that is okay.
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 Alright. Thanks, man. I appreciate that information.
Just,
Oh boy. Wayne, how do you know this, bro? Like from like where across? Are you a fisherman or something?
dude, we got Bear Girls in the chat, bro. What the hell? Why are you guys interrogating Wade here?
Bro, I found it interesting that this man knows so much cock, bro. Like obviously. Yes.
So you guys said we're gonna go get that koi today.
Bro, I'm telling you, fuck you. Why are you involved in my and Carl's scheme here? Huh?
You can't come
No,
onto his
no,
stream
no.
giving
Carl, you see
business
that Jonas
ideas.
is like movie now, bro. Me and Carl are gonna have to fight all of you fucking troukies once we have our koi.
You breaky.
Yeah, the oaks, though.
Nah,
If you
man, this
really
is
like-
bull. $10.
What? What?
80 Rand. Nah, not worth it.
Bro, I'm telling you now, you get a big koi, it's more expensive.
But,
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Who are you gonna sell it to?
Large koi, 2 to 15k.
Fuck! Let's go now, Carl, bro. I'm gonna meet you at the river. Bring a nets, dude. Yes. Fuck, when I told Carl yesterday I must jump on this thing, I should have been serious, bro.
Dude, Nick's fish are dying from diabetes, bro. He's gonna fucking kill it, the way they eat it.
Fuck.
So I think leave it to us, Nico.
That makes sense.
Where's that £1 flights or something?
You know my one mate, I went to his, like, we were like 15, man. I went to his house for the first time. And I saw in his cupboard, his kitchen cupboard, he had a whole bunch of needles. So I asked, like, what is this about? He says, no, his cat has diabetes. So he told me the story. When he was young, yeah, he fed this thing sugar, like, he put sugar in its water.
Oh no, man. Hey?
Honestly, I laughed for like a week when I heard that. But
How
shame,
fat was the cat?
it wasn't that fat, but obviously drinking sugar water every day. Yes.
Look at you, bro. No sex and no losing day is my number one rule in trading.
Yeah, Pikachu. That's a good one. Can't reward yourself for bad behavior.
100%.
I want Elon Musk to come out with a Forex course. Me too.
Bro, we probably won't even we can't even understand his fucking child's name. How are we gonna understand his course? Eh?
Nah, that man's built different though. Buys Bitcoin, makes his company accept Bitcoin, shoots the price up, sells it. That's big boy stuff. Insider trading. Yeah, the elites and the top people are like, the things they do for money is crazy. Politicians, there's so much corruption. Pikachu, so you're still a virgin. Fuck.
I just saw Chad now, so that.
That's fucking hilarious.
What about his Twitter? About Twitter, did he?
I'm gonna send a photo on Discord of who I want to bring out a trading course. Okay, you guys gonna laugh at this.
I know.
Yeah.
You see, GJ.
Yeah, I'm having a look at it now.
We literally touch that same level. There is a low we can wait to break.
Connor, don't you want to go have a look at what I sent on Discord?
Okay.
Connor, you're gonna go look now and let GJ break these lows without looking at it.
Break what lows, Nico?
Connor, oh, well, bro. Unless you have no trading range in this thing.
No, I'm not taking trades. I need a closure below 168, 830.
Bro, my bad, dude. My fucking chart entered cold.
I thought your chart was inverted, maybe.
Bro, my fucking chart. It's two. I have two tabs open with gold, not one gold, one fucking.
I was a young bit confused when you're saying that. Nico.
Bro, that sounds like, wait, man. Why does this candle look so familiar? Like these candles look like I'm just looking at them on gold.
Jared, where did you send this picture?
To community chart.
Ja, so sterk als GJ, goed.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
That's who I want to take her trading course.
Yeah, that's mad. I wonder why she left.
The stock was dipping. I don't understand what you're going on about it. Asking why she left there.
Yeah, woman. Ungrateful.
It's a fucking swing trade of a half.
Swing trade, man. That's a position trade.
Just playing the markets.
Yes, I'm a virgin saving myself from Margot Robbie.
That's Nico's name. Rishako, you feeling alright, bro? You bumped your head in something today.
His real name is Young Kobus.
Jared has a real radio voice. Should start a Forex radio station. Lol.
Oh yeah, don't now you've given up. When you fucked up, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because now you've given Jared that idea. And I best believe Jared's the type of guy to make that happen.
Yeah, facts.
Nah.
Oh, you cannot, Jared. You're busy with gold. Busy with your funded thing.
Oh, Chad, I said meneer. It means what means Mr. in Afrikaans.
Yeah. Bro.
You thought that was your name.
Dude, I don't know if I have a radio voice. Whenever I hear myself voice netting, I just, dude, I'm not a big fan.
What do you mean to?
Man, yeah.
In ear. Listen. Wait, I don't even know. Man, yeah.
Mania.
Oh, fuck.
Mania Pakia.
Connor, are you waiting for like
Meneer.
gold? Are you waiting for gold?
Mr.
No.
Oh, nah, gold has left me, eh? Gold is a bitch.
I would definitely wait for a retest of 650 before
I'm
entry.
also...
Didn't we sell stop at the break of that wick to the left because of wow, if you go further left the traffic?
I really wanted to see us close below that level, but I don't think that would have been a bad idea. A sell stop on the break of that wick to the left, stops above that current candle. Yeah, it wouldn't have been a bad idea. I did want to see us close below support.
I think this would be a BE trade already by now.
Yeah, this would be break even by now.
20 pips, my sell stop would have been 50. one. I think it went just underneath 53. So pips maybe a BE, maybe not. Depends where we found.
Well, let's see what happens here. If we can retrace and retest 16.55, then we could be potentially looking at some lower time frame entries here. You don't prefer using the line chart when you analyze? I'll use it for when I'm drawing up my trend lines maybe, which I don't use all that often. Today I've got them in. And you can see we broke through this trend line, so I may as well remove it. I know we've broken through that level now. But nah, I don't really enjoy the line chart.
The fuck pre-London. Like, it's irritating me now that these moves are happening pre-London, dude.
Yeah, this move started pre-London. This move started on the new 4-hour candle. Well done, Jerry. Thank you for sharing that. You got a W. Well done.
Jerry.
Hey. You don't prefer using. Why are you getting a W?
I think he won his own trade and now he's spamming W in the chat.
The W spam for you as well, Jerry. Well done, brother.
If I just spam my own.
Everyone do a W spam for Jerry.
I'd have to.
We want to see the trade, bro. We want to see it in the Discord chat.
Let's actually go check out. Let's go check out DC. How's DC doing?
What is it called, Connor?
DC Trading Company.
Oh yeah. Let's go spam.
Yeah, let's go spam DC, guys.
Drop a link in the YouTube there.
Okay, I will do.
What are we spamming?
How do I get this link? Just spam W's. And say you came here from...
Baker, please remember your moderators. You can't be spamming L's to someone that takes a winning trade. Don't be stupid.
Oh shit.
You're breaking someone down for doing well for yourself, Baker. For jokes and it's time to be serious and make someone feel better. Remember that, Shaker. Don't have time for you to try to be funny. What is it now?
Okay, there's the link in the chat.
How the fuck do you click on the chat? The 100k funding challenge thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Is November a good month for you? Every month's a good month for me. So we will come back.
What?
In November. Yo, FFF did a fantastic, mate. Thank you so much, Connor and Gag. We're coming back after almost
lagged a little bit.
actually, from vacation.
Yes. I think I overdid the W
Yeah,
spam.
thank you, lad. Thank you.
Don't annoy it, man.
We're coming back after a week from vacation. Let's go. Let's go. What are we talking about? You guys know the vibe. That's good, lads. Yep, Freaky Friday, so be careful. I just lose my 3.5%
Okay.
weekly profit in
I'm gonna
one
go off
trade
here.
on gold. Oh, Arun.
Freaky Friday. You heard it from the man. This move is actually pretty hectic here on gold. This is really nice. We've got sellers back in the picture now. So let's see what happens. Breaking daily lows.
You told Shaker something and then he says sorry to me.
What now?
Niku said something to Chad and then he said something to then he says sorry to me.
Who was that? Yeah, he's just another streamer. He came in here the one day and oh, it was the day I got to 1,000 subs. He basically boosted me to 1,000 subs. So yeah,
We
we just gotta show some love.
with 30 subs off, and then he came in and then he got us.
They plugged me there.
How can I send a private message to Connor? So you first have to message me, then I'll message Nico, and then we'll pass on the message.
You say you're the assistant now, that's fine. If you want to call yourself an assistant.
Can't you message me on Discord? I'm sure you can. Maybe DM me on Instagram. That's maybe easiest. My name is obviously in the top left-hand corner of the screen. There was a 5-minute confirmation.
There's also a 3-second confirmation. Just have to look.
To be honest, all those lows to the left would have been a sell stop opportunity.
Yeah, Nico's idea of sell stops on the break of that low actually really nice, because that was yesterday's low as well. Coming into London, we've got volume here obviously, so a sell stop on the break of that low would have been nice. Obviously hindsight is 2020. I wanted to see a close below here, but those impulse entries would have been nice. Your hourly candle here also closed below that most recent support. So yeah, that could have worked.
But I think it's actually better for us to retest that 55 before moving down again, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's gonna be another opportunity. But I like that sell stop on the break of that low. That's an entry I would have taken. But you know, you miss these things. You can't really be upset about it. Like, oh, I missed out on 20 pips. Oh my god.
End of the world.
End of the world.
You know, just full margin my account.
No, it would have been nice, bro. Because that thing never came back. So if you sell stopped it, we would have had stop loss above previous candle, and then we would have probably moved it to current candle. Then would have been on BE.
Previous.
I don't know, previous 30. Oh, well, I didn't look at 30, but I'm just saying.
Could have even
Well,
used current candle, yeah.
I would have probably used previous 30, to be honest with you.
I normally do, but I think.
No, remember, we're looking at the candle with the move, so we wouldn't have used previous current, because current would have just been. Actually, current would have been 30 pips, bro. We'd probably use current.
Yeah, I think we would have, because I mean, realistically, breaking the previous daily lows with volume, you wouldn't expect price to come back up 30 pips and for this candle to break its own high.
With this trade,
But yeah, we'll take notes here, because I suppose the daily was lining up for sales there. London open volume and broke those lows, and we had a nice 30 pip push. So that's an idea for impulse entries for sure. Break of the daily lows with London volume.
Four-step verification. First you have to go through Chad, then myself, then Nico, and then you finally get to the big boss. Connor's hard to get hold of because I'm still waiting for my leave confirmation. So,
right.
What do you mean, Jared?
You know how hard to get hold of.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
What now?
Nah, give me a minute. I'm gonna be back now. Just need to take a call.
It makes me worried, bro. Says it that way, and then it's just a call.
Oh no, Chad, we're gonna figure out a four-step verification process. Look at the shooting star on the 5-minute break. I have no idea what's a shooting star.
Look at it. Just the non-new person not saying this.
That's Paul that sent that. Paul.
Looking at the I'm in community charts. I don't know if someone sold this, but I can't see. But I sold in there. Looks like it. Not straight.
I think it'll come back, making resistance go down again for further cause. It's already moved a long way. Yeah, a pullback is pretty much needed, in my opinion, but also we have just broken through a very strong support level that struggled yesterday in New York. So I think a retest will do us a lot better. I'm looking for scalps on the 1 5-minute for today. Not a bad idea. Just make sure you wait for confirmations. The bank's calling Connor. They want to make a loan. I definitely think so. I also call Connor when I run short of money. So
Wait,
I
why
call
am I
him
getting
about
tagged?
7 times a day.
Jared, why am I getting
And
tagged here?
I don't know. He just tagged you out of the blue.
You know what's up? Why am I getting tagged? Various doji rejecting the new resistance. Well, that's for you.
And then bearish doji rejecting the new resistance. I would honestly say it's a little bit difficult on the 5-minute now because we are
Jared.
coming into a 30-minute close.
Hey, your mark is making some funky noise here on Discord, bro. What's that?
I think it's yours, bro, to be honest with you.
You are here, okay.
Because I can hear yours. Is it
I
still
can hear
making
you.
funky noise?
Hey.
No. Oh, it was this monkey coming back, bro. That's why. It's making some
Oh,
funky
no.
noises.
Connor?
Yeah.
Don't just come here and own like you and act like you own the stream,
I know
okay?
this is your stream. Okay, yes.
Hey, Jared, go take your
Yeah.
leave. Okay.
I'm trying, but you need to first email me and say it's
Here's the
alright.
confirmation, Jared. Can you leave now? Go away.
Okay, guys. Sorry. I'll be back now.
You guys acting like this is really you stream, man. Oh.
Yeah, dude, it doesn't make any sense, eh?
So look at my chart or something.
Just imagine starting a stream from zero, building it up to be this lacquer thing, and then acting like you own it, eh?
Hey, bro. I was one of the. Kalen was his first viewer. I was his second viewer.
What do you think, Jared? As soon as price broke the next 5 minutes, candle retested and rejected. So what I would wait for right now is obviously we're coming into the 30-minute close. So if we can come up and retest 1656 and then obviously create a resistance, then the opportunities I could see happening is either a sell off the resistance or for us to break the lows at 52. So honestly, there's nothing there right now for me. Just for the fact that we've created a support, now we need a resistance or support to be broken before we move. So yeah, because we obviously missed the initial entries, we just need to be patient and wait for a retest, resistance to form, and then for continuations down.
2-minute mark for this wicket for the week. It doesn't close all the way down there.
Yeah, but we do have quite a substantial time frame coming to a close now in the 30. So that's going to be what we'll be waiting for.
You see what the chart was saying? We were left. I thought we were gonna.
Did you send a chart? Oh, I see.
I thought we were gonna make that candle to the left. I didn't enter. No, that's what I had. I put it in. It's what I said I would do. We missed it. Really thought we'd mimic that candle to the left that I'm on.
But you'll see how it goes. There's no rush.
We missed it. We have to wait now. Listen to this man coming back now. Make the entrance first.
He's revving his microphone before you arrive.
What, does it make a noise?
Yeah.
Maybe it's when I turn it on. The cleaner's vacuuming, so maybe the noise suppression isn't working when I turn the mic on.
But then it goes without.
I caught the sell. I'm just asking if my analysis was correct to sell. Yes, it was 100. Yeah, Paul, if you could just drop a chart into Discord because I'm not entirely sure where you sold it. So if you could I'll tell Nico, and then Nico will tell Connor.
Oh,
What
you
you
know
did.
what? Actually, bro,
And then
this person got the cell. He called the cell at 10 to 8 in the Discord chat on community chats, and then yeah,
Really?
he did it again. Not him. I don't know if it's him. Then yeah, I mean the trade worked out for him. That's GU still. Just gone.
Did he do it
silly,
in
bro.
community chat?
Fuck, bro, let me look. That's community chats, bro. There's like,
Community chat.
I don't know if it's the same guy, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me go look at the name in chat. Oh, this is Paul chatting, and this is some other name. I'm just saying this guy. That called, he called the trade he took, GU, and it played out to his favor. So that's what I'm saying. So it's a nice trade for him. He shared the analysis before it played out, before it happened. etc.
Oh, that's beautiful. If Anand Singh is still watching, well done on that. That was really a good trade.
It wasn't that the guy that spammed W's.
No, that was Jerry.
Jerry, you need to get your name
share what you're talking about, Paul, so we can get an idea, a better idea, because it's difficult to like imagine what you're saying to picture it.
Jerry, we need to get your name legally changed. It's too close to mine.
No, you FFF trader.
Yeah, the scammer.
Exactly. Coming for your granny's bank details.
I'm looking at bars above 169, 475 here on GJ. This hourly level to the left, and I'd say we are still bullish here on G. Yeah, man, that 4 hours also quite ugly. Nah. Yeah, maybe it's best to wait for a closure above 169, 900. I just like this support area that we're forming here, and overall we are still quite bullish here on GJ. We've started to create new highs this week. There's clean traffic to the left, but yeah, based off the 4 hour and daily, maybe that's not a good idea for bars above this level. Just gotta be patient here in this consolidation area.
Me, bro. At 30 minutes closed underneath the break-even point I had in. Perfectly closed underneath it, and now that 30 is starting on that point. This is tempting.
You see, old Jerry, listen to me. He's changed his real name to Jagmeet Singh. Yeah.
Be influenced by the scammer, Jerry.
When I still had like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, somebody recognized me off TikTok, and they asked me what my real name was, and I can't remember what I said, but it was something like Frederick Van, something like with triple F, and then they're like Yer. That was funny.
I'll fucking laugh if some little Reddit says Frederick fucking something because of FF Trader.
Yes, dude.
Alright, bro, you know Jimmy. We saw you yesterday again. Jimmy is something.
But Connor, I love how chat is now speaking to me because they know I'm gonna read it out to you.
Chat, I'm here to read your questions.
How did Adrian fucking tag me, dude? He's not answering me.
Yeah, Adrian said the bank was calling me. They want to make a loan. It's actually SARS calling me. They want more money.
Really?
Or my accountant doing my tax return now.
Yes, it's my accountant. Jared, what are we doing wrong, bro?
Dude. No, I have an accountant today.
No personal accountant.
Yeah.
There's one who's so personal it's in his family, bro. Jesus.
Jeez, imagine it.
So are you going to your uncle? Or no, not?
My uncle?
Isn't your uncle an accountant?
No.
Con, off the stream, will you stay on for like a young bit? I just want to tell you something about that.
Okay, cool. Jared, when you pay tax, you pay capital gains or what?
Yeah. But we'll speak about it after stream.
Let's all move to Dubai, bro.
Yeah, alright.
You know what I was thinking, bro?
Ollie.
Not next year, the year after.
Yeah.
Go to Dubai for about 3 months and we fucking go balls deep when it comes to trading, bro. Like, I'm talking about full out, and then we just see what we make in those 3 months, and then it's clean money.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
100%. I'm dead ass serious, but not next year, the year after that, because then we're all set up, bro. Like, I'm dead serious. And then we
Yeah.
let you go for trading, not for jamming and jolting and having fun.
Okay, cool. But we're gonna have a time anyway, right?
Limited, yes, limited.
Limited.
Because those 3 months is there for making money, clean money. We'll go there when we want to for vacation, but 3 months of clean money making. After the 3 months, we can have an extra week there where we do our things. So,
Go things, drive our Lambos.
We're still gonna have to pay the tax in South Africa.
Yeah, you'll probably have to declare it when you get home.
Oh.
Unless what? Maybe if you have a bank account there. I don't know. I need to do my research with all this international law and that.
No, as far as my knowledge goes, they can't, even if you bring the money back. I don't know if it's like all countries, but I know UK don't tax your money from Dubai because it's from Dubai.
So we need to get a Dubai passport and a UK passport.
So we need to in with African so we don't pay tax.
Kaylin's zapping me because the one time I told her I'm gonna marry a girl in like 5 different countries and get different passports. I don't I say I don't know how the laws work. So I'm gonna marry someone from like the UK, America, Dubai, maybe Australia.
Have a South African named Kaylin, just so she's in the mix, you know, make her happy, and then.
Oh yeah, maybe Kaylin.
And then at the
You
wedding.
just see a hand come behind the green screen, smack on his head.
And then at the wedding, when you're doing your vows, you know, babes, you look her in the eyes and she says, I love you so much. And I love the fact that we're getting this pink slip together. And you're like, oh, fuck, wait. I mean, it's your eyes that did it. Yeah. I know it's a serious thing in America if you, if they suspect that you're marrying somebody from America for
Green
passports, yeah, then for a green card, yeah, then they come through. They actually question the relationship and stuff like that. So,
Hey, I don't question my relationship. Love is love, and it's my culture.
Culture to love many women.
How can Jacob Zuma have so many wives and I can't?
Exactly.
It's my culture.
Why do we have the wrong fucking people we look at? Why are we looking? Jacob Zuma's my hero now, bro. I'm gonna look at him now.
Facts.
guys, I think Paul sent a chart.
You know, in primary, I won this. In primary school, I won some book award for English or something. So you choose your own book. They take you to the library and you choose a book. I chose this Jacob Zuma book. I can't remember what it was called. I've still got it somewhere. Never read it. I just bought it for Gears. For raves. Everyone laughed when I went up on stage holding this Jacob Zuma book. Paul.
I think he's
not Paul, that's someone that thinks.
Oh, yeah, this is what Paul did. Well, that's what.
They think this is what Paul did. So.
Yeah, that's not bad either.
Oh, but let's wait for Paul to do his thing.
Based off a 5-minute, that doesn't look too bad.
So I like that he put his stop above the previous candle, not the entry candle, which is also a good thing.
Yeah.
Oof, Paul, you need to wash that laptop, son.
No, that wasn't Paul.
Read on top, please. Just read above the fucking picture. Just.
Oh, I think that's okay. I just apologies.
Jared, are you wearing your glasses? Even Nico can see it.
Exactly, no more fucking blind at the moment.
Don't have my glasses. No, I'm kidding. Dude, I fucking never take my glasses off. I wear them to bed to dream in HD, dude. No, but honestly, bro, I'm blind as shit, eh?
No, me too now, David.
Yeah, let's stick around for a little bit, see if we retrace here before the hourly candle closure, and then what could happen is if we can pull up a little bit more on this hourly candle and still close below 1655 800, we could be looking at sells and look to fill this wick. And on the lower time frame, what that would look like is just a pullback, resistance formed, and then back down to support here at 1650. And then GJ is still just in a range here. You've closed quite nicely on the 30 minutes. This is quite a nice strong bullish candle. I wouldn't be surprised if we moved up here, but yeah, I'm not too happy with this range. I'll wait for the safer trades as we break above 169,900. Let me see if I can find this book quick.
You find it?
Nah, never.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are we doing anything today? We're not, hey?
Guys, come to Pretoria to play golf.
Nico, don't you want to go to gym?
Listen, I have a seriously fucking really good argumentative question. I don't know if that's how the fuck I ask it, but that's what I'm gonna say, Dave.
You want to argue with me?
Why is the brokey driving all the fucking way and opening a second membership if you are the one making the dollars here? Right? Explain this theory to me because I don't fucking understand it, but I'm doing it. So I would just love to understand.
Yeah, Virgin is expensive, dude.
Listen. To be honest with you, I also wouldn't want a contract for a year from Virgin. But Connor, there's another argument I'm about to have. I think you can get a month, 2 months. Same.
You pay so much more 4 months to rent.
Oh fuck, really? Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yeah. Even if you get like a year contract, the difference between a year and a 2 year is crazy.
No, it's not that bad. It's like 450 and 540, I think. So it's like 99.
Dude, I mean, still $100 more, dude. That's like, 1,200 rand a year.
Committing a longer year to them, so it makes sense that they change it.
Oh.
You have to have something that benefits the person that comes for 2 years compared to the person for 1 year. Whitman shows something, does it not?
Am I going to stream New York tonight? No, not tonight. Next week I will be doing a stream in the evening. Things should heat up next week.
Also, you must explain it. We won't set a date. When Connor sees something in whatever we're looking at, if he sees a setup happening, then we'll call it in Discord on that day and trade that evening or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'll only do a stream in the evenings if something is lining up, if it's worth my time. Tonight we might have some nice movement on US30 and NAS.
It's chest day. Hey, hear me, my boy. Chest day. Stand bars.
Yeah, I'm keen. We haven't trained chest in like 2 weeks.
Shut the fuck up. I've been to jump to train chest, bro. You didn't go train chest. Please, don't come put me in the same boat like that. Me, I'll go to jump on my own. Now drop weights.
I've got chest.
Oh,
I'm
no
training.
chest.
I should actually be training calves when you train chest.
You'll never be able to catch up with how my chest grows.
Con, when are you gonna tell Kaylee,
Kaylin, tell her what.
Kaylin, that you
Hey,
and Nico
bro.
are actually a fucking married couple, eh?
So the chat-
you guys
She
know
knows.
so much.
She knows.
Does she know?
Mm,
You
I
guys
think,
are married
was it last night or the night before? Nico was messaging me and like we were about to watch something, sitting in bed about to watch something, and then she asks me, "When are you gonna stop talking to your boyfriend?" I literally just shook my head and I laughed. Yes,
Don't worry,
she's
Kaylin.
fucking
Soon,
mad now.
soon Connor's gonna be in the kitchen, and I'll be standing behind him. Don't stress, Kaylin.
Shut up. She's not even listening.
Yo,
Hey,
listen to
listen,
DJ
on a real
Chess
though,
doesn't
on
do
a
the
real
same.
though, on a real though, let's get a HB spam in chat. HB, happy birthday to Luke's little son.
Happy birthday, Luke, little Luke.
So he's gonna fuck up the chat.
He'll be jumping on right now. It's gonna be like, what the fuck is
HB.
Let's see.
Well, I
No,
hope
but
you
happy
found the
birthday
Xbox and
to
get back to the little man, Luke, so that you can celebrate the day with him.
I learned from SST to wait for 5-minute confirmations as soon as price breaks. I don't know who SST is.
Because it's Luke's son, not Luke.
I'm assuming this is you, Paul. Yeah, not a bad trade. I would have probably taken it on the break of this 5-minute doji candle, like this right here. But yeah, it worked out alright. I still, this is what I would have done. I would have still had sell stops on the break of that daily low, but yeah, I missed that.
Well, we're coming down now to pick the support. So, Connor, you interested?
I would rather see us form resistance at this point, because we've already pushed out like 120 pips, and we're coming up to the 4-hour candle close in about an hour and 10 minutes. So if we break that support 1650, it's a nice clean range. I don't know about the timing of it, and stops also look quite big.
If I'm honest, bro, I think exhaustion is gonna happen around 1650 or 47, and then it's gonna consolidate until New York and then break out again. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, we have to be realistic.
I just think we've missed the move, bro.
Mm.
We've just missed it. It is what it is now.
We only have 17 pips to go until the next support. So,
Then there's a support straight after again.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's going to be a tough one.
We might be able to get a trade and get to a BE, but it's not more risky than probability.
But yeah, boys, I think that's going to be me.
You could go warm up your shoulders with a golf.
Cheers, Jared. Enjoy your day. And enjoy your
you guys-
weekend.
Jared, wait. I wish I recorded the last driving range session we had.
Really?
God, I was on form.
Dude,
No comment.
Similar to Coca-Cola. Kaylin, you're too late.
Yes.
We've already spoken now, please.
are you going to Are you gonna end stream now?
I'll see. Most
Are
probably.
you,
I don't think I'm gonna take a trade yet this morning.
so are you gonna be on till like 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you? Okay, let me wait until 10 because I only have to leave you at like quarter to 11.
Okay.
So, because I just wanna tell you about something after stream.
Okay. Yeah, these guys are starting to chill now. The construction guys. So I actually think I must maybe end this. We're still in a range here on GJ. Breaks above 169, 400, 169, 500 maybe. Might be alright, but I want to avoid this range. It's a Friday. I don't want to be forcing anything here. Gold, like Nico said, realistically, I think we've missed this move. I would rather want to see us pull back, form resistance. Probably just wait for New York session here on gold. This was a really nice clean move through pre-London and London Open, and we've missed out on that, so nothing we can do, can't force it. And yeah guys, that's gonna be it. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for joining today, and I'll see you all next week. Take it easy.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Short that.